Hello, I haven't done a thingy, what's it called? An alternate future. I just haven't done any Muffin videos recently. But it is time. And it's an alternate, not alternate, it's a basically like a Wicra. So we see, don't ask how, when, what happened. I'm just gonna say, like, with the alternate future where everything died and started over here in like Florida. Or it happened over here in California. Basically the one in America. Let's just say it happens in Arabia this time. We see them slowly start to, like, more and more people are born, and they slowly start to expand. And they slowly, like, they go down and realize, ew. But then they realize upwards is happiness. So they decide to stop this and then slowly start, like, just taking this land. And eventually, like, all of, like, this little area of Arabia is captured. And they slowly but surely start to go across. Eventually, like, meeting up with, like, where Qatar? Yeah, this is Bahrain, this is Qatar. Yeah, Qatar. Like, that white, sorry, where that area is. And then they slowly start to go down. And eventually take over all of Afro-Eurasia. I'm kidding. God, this is a terrifying country. Anyways. Eventually they go even further past Qatar. Up to, like here. But they realize that there's a lot of fertile land over here. So they are like, we're happy here. And they do, like, get more land, but instead of it being up, they, like, go further into Arabia. Which is a bad idea, because, like, deserts and stuff. And I'd say after, I don't know, like, maybe 20, 30 years, this area is like 100,000 people. And, like, I don't know, they're all, like, oh yeah, by the way, they take rain, don't ask how, I don't know. But yeah, they're like this. But then some people are like, we want to go further up. And I'd say, like, this is like the population divide. I'd say maybe like 20,000, 10,000 people live here. 90,000, 8,000 people live here. And then maybe like 1,000 people here. So then this, like, southern area, like, just breaks off. And slowly but surely start to invade. And, like, the main government's like, oh, we could easily defeat you, so we aren't actually going to fight you, and we are going to offer peace. And they're like, no, we want all the land. So they just stop going further and further up, like, just even further up, eventually taking, like, the Horn of Arabia, and now they have, like, maybe 70,000, and then the rest just falls. So now, new government. They start going down. So I could have, like, a black country and it not affect the borders, because what? It appears that I was wrong. Damn it, I was thinking of the wrong map. It's because a different map has, like, a different border color. dark blue. Anyways, they slowly start going further and further down, eventually like reaching like like this much land. And they send some settlers to just go out and just explore. So they send maybe 1,000 people to just go out and slowly explore. So like they do something like this, and eventually reach the coast, and I'm like, oh, if we go up the coast, we'll find our place again. So they start going along the coast, but the wrong way. And then these people are like, hold on, wait a minute. This isn't right, because if we went up the coast just half of this much, we'd be out of our country, but we aren't there anymore. But then they realise that the red country might not know where they are. So they decide to break away, because I don't think they know, and they just make a country. Because it's like built on settlers, they are good at settling, so they just start taking land. Eventually, I'm gonna call this Yemen, because like this is Yemen, I think. Yeah, like East and West Yemen. Eventually, these guys are like, where the hell are they? So they slowly start like going through the desert, and then they realize that they cut across what they aren't there. Then they do it again. Then they send like 10,000 people, and like they just start searching through, but they still aren't there. Right. So then they slowly start going through this whole desert area, and then realize where they last settled. So we see that a war is going to brew. I'm going to call this country like Oman. This is Arabia. Is he the first Oman-Arabian war? No, that looks absolutely horrible. I'm just gonna make it red. We see the Arabians start pushing in, but they aren't used to like this general bit of heat. But these guys are, so they start like taking land up here and then like invading into their land. It's like a sneak attack that you can't do in the modern day because everyone knows about everywhere. With the exception of the great continent of continent. So they do this and encircle a large amount of people. Taking this, and also like smalling into here. And they start by just doing the same thing. Like encircling, but this time they actually get broken through on both ways. Losing a large amount of people. So then they decide to like fall back and like just protect their land. But they do take a bit of land quickly. Like, not to make the borders look better, but mainly to make the borders look better. So there's like, let me just check, okay. So there's like a hold off between these two. And then they're like, they just get a lot more people in the army. Don't know what they'd use. Stones. I don't think that's a stone. And then they just like slam right through their like defense, which is other people with pointier stones. I don't know. Eventually just cutting this whole northern section off. And then they like expand into the no people area. Eventually just this northern area capitulates and the orange people just are like, Yemen's just like, no. So then we see the red country start like just looks like Chad. Like this northern little section. Anyway, they start going further up the coast because up means good land. Eventually, the Yemen people start expanding too, because like these guys are literally built off of explorers. Also, I'm just gonna change the color to something a bit better. Oh, I like. No, ooh, I like this shade. Yes. Also, I'm just gonna like quickly like just show you guys what I think they know about. I think they're probably gonna know about this. They might know like about this section. I'm gonna assume they know about this. What? Basically, they know about like this little bit. Not down here. I don't mean to do this. Anyways, the Yemen starts going up. But then we see like two bits of land, just like one bit of land from both countries just break away. Because they're not very assimilated well. Actually no, like just from this country, because like from Arabia. Wait, just here. Because these guys are also built off of explorers, because they were part of the blue team, but yeah. They also start going up quite fast. I'm gonna colour these guys orange instead. Actually no, I'm gonna colour these guys like a really like light blue. Like they sort of like branch off of these guys. And eventually, like, I'd say maybe after like 100 years, I don't know. Probably not 100, maybe like 10-ish. We see that the world looks like this. I'm gonna just colour this bit in red and then like figure out what to do with the aqua team. It looks something like this. Let me just like make these borders look a little bit better. Okay, that looks good. And the red team looks good. I'd say this is good for now. Goodbye.